Hey, here's my little live video, and I'm doing a little union one here today, and that Vic Slaney and that Joe Whiffen. Do you know my dad back in the day, Pat McCormick, when he was president of the 1208, do you know my dad, Cease Williams, punched him out? He punched out Pat McCormick, and that union, that 1208 Labour's Union, that was passed down to Pat McCormick to Vic Slaney. It wasn't voted in. That was a paid, passed down membership. Vic Slaney never got voted in as a president. He got it passed and handed down to him. And Vic Slaney, when you threatened me in the Come By Chance Oil Refinery, when I first met you as our Labour president, you threatened me. And I should have knocked your teeth out, and I should have broke your face in and jumped on your head, Vic Slaney, you fucking fat rat. But I held that in, because that's not my way of committing violence. When you look me in the face, Mr. Vic Slaney, and you threaten me with violence, I had a rage to fold my hand and to batter your fat ass and crack your front teeth off for threatening me, but I held it in, Vic Slaney, because I didn't want to go back to jail. But now that I'm more mature and I'm more honest, now this is how I'm going to get you, Vic Slaney, you fat rat. You're down there illegally giving out cards. You're down there selling cards. You and Joe Whiffen. You got your same cronies as your shop stewards doing illegal activity in the union. I got kicked out of Bull Arm because I got in an argument and I got piss tested for marijuana. That everybody told me do a flush kit, and if anything ever happens, you just quit the weed, you go to treatment, and you get your job back. But no shop steward ever interfered on my behalf. Mike Williams had to fight it himself. I had to go into the union reps. I had to go into the union business owners. I had to go into Exxon Mobil, and I had to sit down, and no representative. They never gave me no 30-day rehabilitation drugs and took me back. They kicked me off site in Bull Arm, and ye all bought your new houses, your new cars, your new fucking trucks, because Mike Williams had a temper and got a dirty piss test because I got in an argument. But everybody else gets in a fucking argument in Bull Arm, Muskrat Falls, and Argentia. What the fuck do they get? They get a 30-day fucking suspension, sent to fucking treatment, and back on the fucking job site. I've been kicked off 3 fucking job sites because of my personality. People going around fucking stoned on the fucking drug site. And I fucking picking up for myself, being bullied. And when I got fucking suspended down in Muskrat Falls, no fucking shop steward, and you knows who the fucking shop steward down in Muskrat Falls was. You never had my fucking back. Do you want me to say your fucking name on here, shop steward? Vic Slaney got his fucking shop stewards into every fucking project the same fucking time. They're the first ones in and the last ones out. They got their fucking wives in the union. They got their brothers in the fucking union. They got their fucking cousins in the union. And the fucking brothers that are in the union fighting for a job can't get a fucking job because Vic Slaney and that fucking Joe Whiffen got the same people going into fucking jobs all the fucking time. Got fucking 3 fucking houses, 3 fucking cabins, 3 fucking boats, 3 brand new fucking cars, and there's fucking union members on here can't even get a fucking goddamn fucking unemployment. And Vic Slaney, you don't follow the fucking line. You don't follow the code of that fucking union hall down there. You're selling fucking cards, Vic Slaney. You're giving cards to fucking people that are muscling you. You and Joe Whiffen, you fucking scaredy cat fucking rat fucking Joe Whiffen. You ain't getting the next election, Vic Slaney. You ain't passing that Union 1208 presidency down to your son. I'll guarantee you your son will not get handed the presidency of the 1208 Labour's Union. You can all come after me. I don't care what you got to say. If you want your son to have the next 1208 Union presidency, we want every single member in the 1208 Union to get a voter registered card. I want a legitimate ballot. I want a legitimate vote. I want a legitimate 1208 international involvement. And I'll guarantee you, Vic Slaney, you ain't passing the 1208 presidency down to your son. just by handing it over. He better get elected in by every member. I want the next election of the 1208 Labourers Union to be fair, honest, and transparency. I will get the police involved. I will get the government involved, because our union down in Newfoundland is being run by the mafia, being run by organised crime. And Vic Slaney, I had enough of you, Vic Slaney. Our 1208 union is, it should be investigated by I'm going to phone the International in Sullivan. I'm going to write a letter. I want the 1208 presidency investigated. I want Vic Slaney investigated. I want Joe Whiffen investigated. I want the illegal cards all taken back. Every card that you passed out illegally, I want it investigated. I want to know who got their cards, how they got their cards, when they got their cards, and how they got their jobs. On those people in the union that are shop stewards, that got their wives in union cards, they got 2 and 3 homes, 3 and 4 cottages. How is that happening when there's union members in the union, can't even get enough for unemployment, can't even get enough to pay the rent? And here I got people in the union of the 1208 that are getting union cards for their cousins, their wives, their aunts, and their uncles, and they're all getting brand new houses and cars, and I had enough of it. Vic Slaney, you are going to be investigated. Joe Whiffen, you're getting it too. All your shop stewards that you keep putting in there, they're playing favoritism in the union. I don't care who's on here. Anybody wants to go live with me, let's go live. You're paying favoritism in the union. You got the same corruption, the same people going in and out, got 3 houses, 4 cars, 3 cottages, and I got union members haven't even got enough. So, and then when the stress do hit the fan and the drugs do hit the fan, only a certain few gets the treatment and gets their job back. So you're playing favoritism. I'm calling out all the shop stewards in the 1208 union. I'm calling out the president. I'm calling out Joe Whiffen. Why should one person be treated different than another person? If my brother was a shop steward and I got mistreated fairly, my brother would fight tooth and nail for me. But where I never had nobody to fight tooth and nail for me down in Muskrat Falls, only one guy, and I don't want to bring his name out here, and that's Adrian Noonan and Craig Avery. Look, they're the only 2 honourable men that I ever, and Jimmy Vinicum. Adrian Noonan and Craig Avery are the only 2 honourable 1208 members. Oh, and I gotta say about Harvey Drover. I gotta give Harvey Drover some respect too. There's a few union members I'm probably missing on here. I'm not putting you all in on a hole, but I'm telling every brother, every sister in the 1208 union, I've been hearing brothers and sisters call Vic Slaney personally on the phone, and I seen dirt, and I had enough of it. If this is a brotherhood, I'm up in Toronto, and we're a brotherhood. The 1208 International Labourers Union, Vic Slaney, you needs to be investigated. Joe Whiffen, you needs to be investigated. The brothers are doing dirt. The shop stewards are, I'm very ashamed of the shop stewards. I don't care. You're playing favoritism in the union. And that got to stop. If this is a full brotherhood and a full sisterhood, you treat equal. You treat equal. I know a person down in Muskrat Falls got fired, and got a great big huge pension. He got fired, and he fought tooth and nail for him. I seen other people down there get caught for drugs. They fought tooth and nail for him. Mike Williams picked up for himself because he got bullied, and I got fired. Nobody stepped up for me. Not even a shop steward would walk in for me. I had to battle it myself with Pennycon and Bernard. So there you go. Mike Williams had to fight for his own rights down in Muskrat Falls. All ye shop stewards, you're faking the 1208. I'm calling your bluff. Hypocrites. You're all phonies. I should have knocked your teeth out, Vic Slaney, but I held it in. When you threatened me with violence, Vic Slaney, I never charged you, and I held it in not to knock your fat teeth out. So, there's my rant for the day. Vic Slaney, you will not pass this presidency down to your son. Your son will not get this. If your son gets this, this will be a fair election. I'm an international brotherhood, and I'll be writing Mr. Sullivan, the president of the international, and my letter will be going in the mail. And Vic Slaney, you're going to be investigated. Corruption, fraud. Yes, right. I'm putting it all out here on the line. I'm Vic Slaney. You done a lot of dirt in our international union, and I'd like to get investigated about our buildings, about our union member cards, the shop stewards that you're always putting on the site, the same shop stewards. You're letting your brothers and your cronies in. How's that for you, Vic Slaney and Joe Whiffen and the 1208 Labourers Union? The real brothers of the 1208 Union are the real brothers. But I knows the 1208 Labourers Union is full of backstabbing, low-life, greedy, selfish hypocrites. The 1208 Labourers Union needs an overhaul, a revamp, and we needs a real brother like maybe Craig Avery or Adrian Noonan to run for the 1208 presidency, and maybe it'll be run by the book. Your phone, what's your number on the line? You don't go there by numbers. I can phone you right now, Vic Slaney or Joe Whiffen, make a threatening phone call and get a brother hired. Vic Slaney, you're a phony. Joe Whiffen, you're a phony. The 1208 Labourhood is a fraud.